Hello dear students, let's see this very recent question of IIT JEE Advanced 2020. It's a very beautiful question of mutual inductance. It forces us to think about the sign of EMF due to mutual inductance. So let's read this question first. The inductors of two LR circuits are placed next to each other as shown in the figure. The values of the self-inductances of the inductor, resistances, mutual inductances and applied voltages are specified in the given circuit. After both the switches are closed simultaneously, the total work done by the batteries against the induced EMF in the inductors by the time the current reaches their steady value is in millijoules. So this is an integer type of question. So let's try to solve this. Initial current in both the circuits are 0. So after closing the circuits, what will happen? There will be growth of current in both the circuit, and they will achieve a steady state current after theoretically infinite time. So steady state current in this circuit will be, let me write it, I1. And that I1, when the steady state will arrive, the inductor will behave as a conducting wire. So steady state current here will be V1 by R1, and V1 by R1 will be just 1 ampere. And the same way here, when the steady state will arrive theoretically at infinite time, again this inductor will behave as a conducting wire because no more change in current is taking place. So steady state current here will be V2 by R2. So steady state current here is I2, and that is a V2 by R2 is 2 ampere. And now suppose some at intermediate moment, the current in the circuit is say I1. This is a small case and it will go this way. And current in the circuit is at some intermediate moment is I2 like this. So because of this intermediate current, the current in this coil will go like this, like this, like this, and it will come out. And current in this coil will go like this is coming here. It will go like this and will go like this and go like this, like this, like this, like this, and so on. So I want to draw the magnetic field line of the current in this coil. So because the current is going like this, so if I curl the right hand fingers in the direction of current, thumb will give the direction of magnetic field along the axis. So along the axis here, the magnetic field line would be something like this. So these are the magnetic field lines because of this current, and some magnetic field lines would be like this, and some magnetic field lines would be something like this. These magnetic field line will come to this coil, and that will create that will be the cause of the mutual inductance. And the same way here, because of this current, the current that is going this way, the magnetic field line, if I curl the right hand finger in the direction of current, thumb is coming downward. So magnetic field here along the axis like this, and along the axis like this, and along the axis like this. This current is increasing, so this magnetic field is increasing. So magnetic field is increasing, so flux is increasing. So change in flux, the increased flux will induce a EMF, and the EMF would be such that I am talking about right now this EMF because of the self-induction. That EMF would be, the induced EMF would be such that it will change the cause. Cause is the increasing current. So I will put an induced battery. If the induced battery is something like this, the induced battery, I can make something like this. So you can see there is a positive, this is negative, that will further increase this current. This current is increasing, so induced EMF would be such that it is opposing this current, opposing the increment of this current. So the induced battery would be such that it can oppose this current. So because of the current going which is increasing, the induced battery I can put over here would be something like this. And at time t I am talking about. So at time t, suppose this is the induced battery, and that EMF would be L1 di1 by dt. I think that makes sense. And there is some induced EMF coming from the current of the current on this coil, creating magnetic field, and that magnetic field is entering into this coil. So see, the circulation of this magnetic field is like this, and it will go and go and go and go, and it will make a turn like this, and you can see it was downward here and it is upward here. So this magnetic field line is also increasing the flux. So the induced EMF, because of the magnetic field coming from the current of the other coil, and that should also be like this. So, and this induced EMF, the mutual inductance M into, because of this current is from the I2, so that induced EMF would be, I have a less space, so first let me write, this was L1 di1 by dt, and this will be M di2 by dt, that is at time t. Now coming to this circuit. So again this circuit here, the current is going like that, and the magnetic field line, this green color is the magnetic field line of this coil, and current is increasing, so this field line is increasing, so more and more flux is going through as the time is passing. So induced EMF will be opposing this current, and it can oppose only current, this current, if the induced EMF, the positive, is along this direction. So here if I want to put an induced battery, so that battery EMF would be, this EMF would be how much? That would be L2 di2 by dt. All right. And there is some magnetic field of this coil also coming to this coil. So here the direction was upward. Now this is coming here and here, and then you can see. So here it is also in the downward direction. So the magnetic field coming from the current of the other coil is also increasing the flux. So also increasing the flux, so the EMF will still be opposing this current, the EMF coming from the mutual inductance. So if I want to put a induced battery due to the mutual inductance, so that induced battery here, if I can put a V2, I can take here, V2 was how much? V2 was 20 volt. So there will be another induced battery, its EMF would be M, and that is because of the current in this coil. So M di1 by dt. And now we have to find the total work done by the battery against the induced EMF induced in the inductor. And we know that the work done by battery in a very little time is dw against some EMF is E into the charge dq that flows through that battery. So this dq can be written as I, if I can write I is equal to dq by dt. So in a little time this work done is, this dq we can write I dt. So E into I dt. So now the total work done in the battery. First I'll write the work done in a very small little time dt. So first of all, work done by this battery against these two EMFs. So this dw is equal to the current sent by this battery is I1. So here in place of I will write I1, and in place of this E, the against these EMF that it has to work. So against this EMF it has to work in little time dt, that will be M di2 by dt into I1 dt. And against this EMF it will have to work L1 di1 by dt into I1 dt. And now coming to this circuit, the work done by this battery against these two induced EMF, the current in the circuit is I2. So against this EMF the work done is L2 di2 by dt multiplied by I2 dt. And against this EMF M di1 by dt multiplied by I2 dt. So dt will be cancelled in each term. So finally we will be remain with, and after rearrangement, let me write this term first. So that is a L1 I1 di1. This term is L2 I2 di2, and combining these two terms together, I can take m common, and this is I1 di2 and plus this is I2, whereas this is I2 di1, I2 di1, and if you can see this whole thing can be written as d of I1 I2. So overall dw is and L1 I1 di1 plus L2 I2 di2 and plus m d of I1 I2. And now we have to work on the by this battery from the beginning, from the moment we switched on the switches, close the switches, till the current reaches to a steady state. So overall work done, this integration limit will current will go from 0 to that I1, and here current will go from 0 to I2. So if we integrate it, so L1 I1 di1 0 to I1, here L2 I2 di2 0 to I2, and plus m di1 I2 0 to I1 I2, product is I1 I2. So this thing, overall thing will come L1 I1 square by 2 plus L2 I2 square by 2 plus m I1 I2. That's it. It is here where the most student had problem, because in some books, in many books it is written plus and minus. So it depends on, suppose if the positive of this battery was below, so then the induced EMF because of the mutual inductance would be opposite to this battery. So then in that case there will be minus. So but because the EMF due to the self induction and EMF due to mutual inductance are in the same direction, so this is plus. And now we can just put the values. If we put all the values, we will get here 55 millijoule, which is our answer. Thank you.